solid gidigba support. For ensuring institutional stability and for your steadfast commitment to academic excellence in LASU. To our families and faculties, to the parents, guardians, and families, today is your triumph, your sacrifices, encouragement, and prayers that have brought us to this joyful moment. To our lecturers, clinical instructors, and the entire department of nursing and allied departments in LASU who have trained these students, we want to thank you for shaping them into nurses who will serve with knowledge, skill, integrity, and compassion. Society often says nurses serve with their heart, but we know in medicine that true service is anchored in the brain and not the heart. The anatomical, physiological, and biochemical seat of knowledge, passion, and compassion remains the brain. Even if the heart continues to receive metaphorical credit, courtesy of Aristotle and centuries of tradition, we all know that the seat of emotion, compassion, knowledge, everything resides in the brain, not the heart. As our inductees take the oath today, they join the front lines of healthcare, where courage meets compassion, and where science meets humanity. The world urgently needs nurses, including Lagos and including Nigeria, who are skilled, ethical, resilient, and empathic. We believe with confidence that this cohort of inductees will hold the highest ideals of the profession, bring honor to the college, bring honor to us, and contribute meaningfully to the health of our communities. On behalf of the Lagos State University College of Medicine, I warmly congratulate the 6th set of nursing inductees. May your careers be impactful, your compassion enduring, and your service truly transformative. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Thank you very much, sir. Our dear Provost, in the person of Professor Olufemi E. Idowu. Thank you very much. A round of applause for him, please. Outstanding morning to everyone seated over here. Of course, I remain your host. I'm your co-host right here. And I want to say a very big welcome to our great nursing students. They've been through thick and thin. Oh, a round of applause for them, honestly. And I have a piece of word to say to them. Of course, achievement is uncomfortable. Excelling is uncomfortable. Upward mobility is uncomfortable. You know how comfortable it is to be lazy, to do nothing? Of course, when you know you're uncomfortable, then you know you're doing it right. Okay? So without any further ado, I would like to welcome the Vice Chancellor of Lagos State University. She's our mother. She's one in a million. In the person of Professor Ibiyemi Ibilola Olatunji Bello, MNINPOM, for our opening remarks.
Before I start any message, I usually sing because I carry the brand of LASU. So I want all LASUites to stand up. LASU na helele. Are you proud of your university? Right. So let's sing. LASU na helele. LASU na waya o. LASU na helele. LASU na waya o. No campus be like her. No campus be like her. Oh, one day, LASU na helele. Helele.
LASU na helele.
Helele. If you are proud of Lagos State University, Lasuna waya. No campus be like that.
No campus be like that. Hey ho,
Wáyé
Lasuna helele.
àtìgbà táláyé ti dáyé. Kò sọ́mọ lásùn tó ṣorí burúkú.
Táyà ti dáráyé, kò
Sọ́mọ
sọ́mọ
lásùn.
tó ṣorí burúkú.
God bless you. You may please be seated. The Honorable Commissioner for Tertiary Education, Mr. Tolani Sule, who is ably represented by the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry, Mr. Kasali. You're welcome. The Provost of the College of Medicine, all distinguished members of the Council, Nursing and Midwifery Council, the representative of the CMD, and all other members of this side of the table. All our distinguished guests that are also on the other side of the table, and all our parents, guardians, and all the inductees. Greatest last whites, I welcome you to this induction ceremony of the 6th set of the Bachelor of Nursing Science graduates of our university. So it is my distinct pleasure and honor to join the Provost to welcome distinguished guests, esteemed members of the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria, respected faculty members, and proud parents to Lagos State University College of Medicine for the induction ceremony of the 6th set of Bachelor of Nursing Science graduates of our university. Today is a momentous day in the history of this college and our great university. It is a day that we are gathered here to celebrate the accomplishments of our exceptional graduates under the aegis of Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria. This event not only marks the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and sacrifice, but it also heralds the beginning of your professional journey as nurses. As the Vice Chancellor of Lagos State University, it is a great honor for me to share in your joy and pride. On behalf of the entire Lagos State University community, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to our graduating students. That you made it here today means that your efforts have not been in vain. The rigors of nursing education are well known, requiring not only a great passion for the profession, but also a profound commitment to serving humanity. It is evident that you have all demonstrated these qualities in abundance. Nursing is a noble profession that demands compassion, empathy, and unwavering dedication towards caring for others. Whether it is at the bedside, in a community health center, or on the front lines of global health crisis, nurses are the backbone of any healthcare system. You, as graduates of Lagos State University, will now join the ranks of those remarkable individuals who have dedicated their lives to the service of others. During your time here at our esteemed institution, you have not only gained the necessary knowledge and skills, but you have also imbibed the core values that our college upholds: integrity, professionalism, and a commitment to excellence are the hallmarks of a Lagos State University College of Medicine graduates. As you step into the next phase of your professional journey, remember to carry these values with you, for they will guide you through the challenges that lie ahead. As our products, you carry the responsibility to be advocates for change and beacons of hope. Embrace this responsibility with vigor and resolve. Use your voice to advocate for improved healthcare resources, access, and equity. Be leaders in your respective communities, striving to make a positive impact on the lives of those you serve. To the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria, I commend your unwavering commitment. Thank you very much. Your unwavering commitment to excellence in nursing education and practice. Our mama is here. She's so dedicated to this. She has that passion. Mrs. Sophie. Thank you very much. So be leaders in your respective communities and strive to make positive impacts. And our council, I commend your unwavering commitment to excellence in nursing education and practice. Your guidance ensures that our graduates are not only competent professionals, but also ethical leaders in healthcare. Lastly, but most importantly, I want to acknowledge the unwavering support and encouragement of the parents and families gathered here today. Your belief in your words, your sacrifices, and your unfailing support have been instrumental in their success. I want us to give ourselves a round of applause. Proud daddies and mommies here. And please, rise up and you just thank them. Applaud your parents. Thank you very much. Now to the faculty members and the mentors. These are your teachers and everyone that has contributed to knowledge, to impact knowledge into your lives. I extend my gratitude to you all for your tireless dedication towards shaping these remarkable individuals into the nurses that they are today. Thank you very much. Yes, clap for your teachers. So in conclusion, my dear graduates, as you step out into the world as qualified nurses, always strive for greatness. Never compromise on the quality of care you provide. Your patients will look to you for solace, comfort, and healing in their most vulnerable moments. Carry this responsibility with pride and humility. Once again, congratulations to the 6th set of Bachelor of Nursing Science graduates of Lagos State University. May your journey be filled with boundless opportunities, including going abroad. Fulfilling experiences and the utmost success that we all crave for. Thank you, everyone, and may God bless you all. We are Lasu. We are the greatest. God bless you.
Thank you very much, dear Vice Chancellor, Professor Ibiyemi Olatunji. While the Provost was speaking, we have the rep of the Chief Medical Director, Professor Adibawale Adekoya, who came in. You're welcome, sir. We also have some new guests in our midst. Director of Nursing Services, Health Service Commission, Mrs. Bukola Ko. You are welcome, ma'am. Director of Nursing Services, Mrs. Taye Elebo, DNS Lasucom Administration. You are welcome. Also, we have the DNS Babarinsa, DNS Training Section of Lasucom. You are welcome. I'm so privileged to introduce our dear Mama, the pioneer HOD of nursing in Lasucom, the former chairman of Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria, Professor Bola Ofui. Please put your hands together. You are really welcome, man. Thank you so much. So right away, we will go to goodwill messages, and we would like to hear from the Honorable Commissioner for Tertiary Education, represented by the PS, Mr. Adeniran Kasali, for your goodwill message, sir. You are welcome on podium. Put your hands together for him.
Thank you very much. We thank God for today. Thank God that we are here at least to witness the 6th induction and oath-taking ceremony of the 6th set of Bachelor of Nursing Sciences graduates of our great Lagos State University College of Medicine. I'm here to represent my commissioner, who would have loved to be here, if not because of other pressing assignments. Before I go on, let me recognize my amiable Vice Chancellor. I want to call her the leader of Vice Chancellors, because Lagos State is leading that space. When you talk about state university and even universities in Nigeria, the leader of that best state university in Nigeria, our own Vice Chancellor, Professor Ibiyemi Ibilola Latunji Bello, MNI, MPON, etc., etc., etc. Because if I continue to mention that title, we will not live here today. And she has demonstrated something that is critical. It's not just about academics. It's about what? It's about service. It's about town and gown. The result that we are having today in Lagos State University is the combination of service and what? Academics. Thank you very much for leading that space for us, for what you are doing for us in Lagos State, in our university, your university, and my university, because I'm involved too. Thank you very much. I want to recognize the provost, who is supporting greatly our Vice Chancellor, because you are there to support that great vision of LASU. Professor Olufemi Idowu, thank you very much, the provost of the Lagos State College of Medicine. I must recognize the CMD, that's Professor Adetokunbo O. Fabanwu. He was not here at that time, but I know he's here in spirit, because anytime I see Professor Adekoya, I know my CMD is here. Please, a round of applause for Professor Adekoya, representing greatly here the CMD of Lagos State University Teaching Hospital. The registrar of the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria, that is the body that is inducting our nurses for today. Great last white. That's Ndagi, Professor Ndagi Alhassan, ably represented here by Dr. Mrs. Jola. I think, okay, thank you very much for representing the registrar of the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria. Our guest lecturer for today, Dr. Oluwatosin Ope Bamidele, the director of nursing here present, because I'm still going back to my own base. I must recognize my own people. The director of nursing Ministry of Health, Mrs. Aketi, you are well recognized. Director of nursing, please a round of applause for her. Because when you are talking about town and gown, the practitioner's perspective, they are always there for us. At least in terms of policy, in terms of every other thing that we need to get, even at the Ministry of Health, concerning effective running and support of Lasucom. Thank you very much, ma'am. We have here, there is somebody here that every one of us will want to run to even after this exercise. In terms of getting placement, and she's the one heading that space for us, the DNS Service Commission. Mrs. Cole, you are well recognized. Thank you very much. I must recognize our member of council of Lagos State College of Nursing, Professor Ofi, Mrs. Ofi. Let me call you that because I don't want to do Dr. Ofi. Thank you very much. And the first head of Department of Nursing, Lasucom. Thank you very much. We have seen your contribution even at the College of Nursing, and the College of Nurses in on top, always there, supporting greatly that vision of Mr. Governor in making Lagos an excellent place when it comes to health services in Nigeria. Thank you very much. The members of faculty, particularly the head of Department of Nursing, Dr. Abimbola Ojo, where is she? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Today is your day, because we are celebrating our students, our inductees of today. All the members of faculty, our inductees of today, our students. You have come, you have seen, and you have what? Conquered. Congratulations. Dear parents, distinguished participants here, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, I present directly the goodwill message of my commissioner, Mr. Tolani Sule. It's indeed a great pleasure to stand before you today to address the newest nurses from our esteemed Lagos State University College of Medicine, Lasucom. My warmest congratulations go out to the distinguished inductees. This is a moment of joy. It is a moment of profound significance, marking the successful end of a rigorous and challenging journey and the glorious beginning of a noble career. You will agree with me. Nursing is what? It's a noble profession. You represent that space for us when it comes to delivery of what? Excellent medical services in the world, in the medical world that we have today. I also want to congratulate the Vice Chancellor of Lagos State University, Professor Ibiyemi Ibilola Olatunji Bello, MNI, POM, the Provost and the entire management and faculty of Lasucom. Your unwavering commitment to excellence has once again been produced a set of highly competent, globally competitive, and quality nurses that we are inducting here today. This is a testament to the institution's dedication to maintaining the highest standard of medical education. With my experience with Lasucom in the last 4 years, Lagos State has what it takes to lead that space in the world of delivery of health services in Nigeria. Therefore, the importance of this induction ceremony extends beyond the academic achievements of the individual. It is a critical boost to the health management and care ecosystem of Lagos State. You will agree with me, Lagos is a mega city and it's increasing every day. Lagos State, when you talk about medical tourism in Nigeria today, Lagos is the space to be. Not because of anything, it's because of the availability of necessary professional consultants, manpower that we needed to run effectively our hospitals, particularly general hospitals and our teaching hospital. As the most populous and fastest growing city in Africa, Lagos State faces unique health challenges. We are constantly striving to meet the healthcare needs of over 20 million residents. You now see why you are very important. You are very, very important. When I was coming in, I said, we are inducting only 42. We need to increase that space. And I know Lagos State is working assiduously towards expanding infrastructure so that we can begin to produce more of our what? Professional nurses that will deliver that services for excellent healthcare service in Lagos State. In this context, every single inductee, our nurses here today, represents a critical reinforcement of our front lines. You will not merely join the workforce, you will actively help to fill a critical space in our healthcare delivery system, improving the nurses' patient ratios, and enhancing the quality and accessibility of medical services across our primary, secondary, and tertiary health facilities. Your skills are desperately needed right here and right now. I think the message is clear. Right here and right now. So that means if you must japa, you must japada. Hello? When I say japa, you say what? Japada. Japa. Japa. I say japa. Please, a round of applause for yourselves. As we all know, yes, we are all looking out for greener pasture, but we have policymakers here, we have directors here, and you will agree with me, Lagos State is working assiduously. We are continuously improving the condition of service of our medical professionals, including nurses, doctors, and every other person that is relevant, even in that healthcare ecosystem. And let me state here that Mr. Governor is committed to the delivery of that second pillar of the Teams Plus agenda, which is what? Health and environment. And that is why we have seen the commitment of Mr. Governor towards improving the infrastructural facilities in what? In Lagos State University College of Medicine. My dear inductees, as we take that important oath today, you are very, very important, and you must strive to be a 21st century nurse. And 21st century is about knowledge. It's about what? Being technologically savvy. The world of the health profession is improving every day. We are deploying technology now to deliver healthcare service. And for you to survive, for you to be relevant, for you to make that mark, you must what? Be knowledge and what? Technologically savvy. And that is the first thing in the 21st century. As nurses that you are being inducted today, the 21st century is about critical thinking and problem solving. Your role is very key. My VC talked about being compassionate, very key, and taking care of the needs of your patients. But another critical thing in the 21st century is about what? Your critical thinking faculty and what? The problem-solving skill. Then another one that is very key is that the 21st century is about innovation. There are challenges. It's about creativity and what? Innovation. Then the fourth of it all is that the 21st century is about partnership. Go to the world. As you walk in, partner with the best of breed so that you can deliver and you can continue to move even in your career. Ladies and gentlemen, and in particular our inductees of today, your journey as medical professionals start now, particularly as nurses. Be ethical, as said by the VC, be compassionate, and let the pursuit of continuous learning be your lifelong goal. Lagos State awaits your service. We are waiting for you to come and render that service, to come and deliver the service even to your motherland. Remember the commitment of the investment in you by Lagos State government, the investment in you by your parents, they have invested so much, and there must be what? Return on what? Investment. We await your service in the medical world, in the healthcare ecosystem, so that we can continue to mitigate, to ameliorate the challenges that we face in the health sector of Lagos State today, being the most populous state in what? In Nigeria, a state of over 20 million people require more medical professionals in order to serve the teeming population. On that note, I want to congratulate you once again and to wish you well as you move on in your career after your induction today. On behalf of the Honorable Commissioner for Tertiary Education, Mr. Tolani Sule, I say congratulations, thank you, and God bless.
Thank you very much, sir, for that wonderful speech. So right about now, we're having another goodwill message from the Director of Nursing Services from Lagos State in the person of Mrs. Shola Aketi. A round of applause for her, please.
Vice Chancellor, Lagos State University, I will have said Chief Mrs. Because when you say a woman of honor, who takes it upon herself, not only as a family woman, but as a community woman, leading the space in education, should give honor to such a person. Good morning, ma. The last time we met together, she did not say because I'm just the director, she listened passionately to my plea concerning the need of the human resources, which I believe is already on our table, and she's giving consideration. Once again, thank you so very much, sir. The Honorable Commissioner of Health, in absentia, currently we are having a program. I'm supposed to be there, but this I take as a precedent at that. Honorable Commissioner of Education, Tertiary Education, and we sincerely thank our permanent secretary, who ably represented our Honorable Sule, for his impact in ensuring that the standard of tertiary institution in Lagos is upheld. Thank you so very much, sir, especially his last call. I want but to say thank you so sincerely to our provost. We started the journey together, and the dean dated back at Ibadan. The first time he met me, he said, Shola, what are you doing in trousers? This is my uniform. Professor Ima, brother Idowu, we call him then. Thank you so very much for leading this space. I want but to say thank you to our Dr. Bamidele Opayemi. She does not know me, but she sent me a message when I was outside the shop for ICN meeting. It's a pleasure to meet you this morning. And not even only that, I will call him DSTV openly, for that's Director of Clinical Services. Brother Adekoya, or Professor Adekoya. Don't call him Brother Adekoya. Thank you so very much, sir, for being here and taking care of our upcoming ones. Well, standing here is because I was permitted to be so. The registrar allowed it to be so, and I cannot but say thank you to this man, because they have played significant role in ensuring that our mentees are well tutored by the leaders in such a state. Representing my digital registrar in person of Dr. Hassan is Mrs. Ibilola. Thank you, and God bless you. Lagos is where it happens, and we are happy you are able to represent him well. And to my dean, we have been chatting since we started. I thank you for enabling me to sit just beside him. Thank you so very much, Professor Korowo. And to every other needed recognized fellow. But I won't stop this until I recognize my mom. She's a woman of honor. She took it upon herself to make sure that this department of nursing takes its place. And when we talk of somebody that has passion, not only to be recognized, but even as an octogenarian, if you see her with 2 inches high heel. Hope she. I hope you knew the person. Please help me celebrate her. When we were thinking that it is impossible, she made it possible that the Department of Nursing should have its space at Lagos State University. Ma'am, I thank you so very much, ma'am, for leading us well. It's my delight that one of your mentees, and you enable me to stand well on this chair. I recognize my other directors because I have limited time. This morning, I'm not going to say more. Many people have given you what you needed to be given, but the whole world waits for your transformation. You are being empowered. You are being endowed with enough capacity. We are waiting for you to come and discharge that to the ailing ones, the dejected ones, the destitute, the one that thought there is no more hope. If you do it the way it should be done, if you give the service as expected, I tell you, sky is just the beginning of the journey. I was a victim of this, taking care of a patient unknown to me, that patient will be the one to make me to get to an Indian 5 times. I was just doing my own during January 3rd of subsidy riot in 2012. But here am I today, to the glory of God, with the support of the leaders. I was able to fly, and I was able to ride on their back. One thing I want to tell you today is to ensure that humility precedes service. Humility precedes what? Service. Your personality will depict whom you are, but along the journey of life, try and learn alongside and be ready to learn through. Your teachable heart will push you further. Nigerian nurses are not known to be behind anybody. They are always leading they are usually leading forces, be it in on international scene. Example is Dr. Akingbade. Many of you remember the guy. He was one of those that said, "Ma, what do I do?" I said, "Take it through this pathway." And so also we have so many mentors in the nursing profession. Don't limit your space. Don't limit yourself because of what you have acquired. Your generation is that say, "Oh, we are Gen Z, we are Alpha, we want to fly." That experience at that clinical setting cannot be overemphasized. Be ready to work and ensure you give the best quality care to that patient in pain. You await your part at the back. Don't worry. This is what you are going to. And don't forget that the click of a button in this innovative era, they knew what they are going through. It is only you they are waiting for to tell them that this is likely to be. Please, your patient needs your compassion. Your patient needs your care. Patient want to see you as the only savior, even when they are in that status. On this note, I congratulate you for being on this side of the table with me, and I welcome you to the fold. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Ma. Right about now, we're having another goodwill message from CMD of LASU, represented by Professor Adekoya Adebowale. A round of applause for him, please.
I bring you greetings from the Chief Medical Director, Professor Adetokunbo Ofobanwo. He's very much aware of this gathering today, and he has said that I should congratulate you on your special day. Permit me to still recognize people on the high table. Normally, people would love to stand on existing protocol. But like I always say, people have taken time to come and join us at an event like this. They deserve to be not recognized alone, but celebrated. Yes, like you heard, the Honorable Commissioner for Health is engaged in another function where most of us should actually be now. And I recognize him in absentia. The Honorable Commissioner for Tertiary Education, our own Mr. Tolani Sule, has been well recognized. Let me recognize him again, because he's here today represented by one of us, Mr. Adeniro Kasali, who is the Permanent Secretary in that ministry. And to the mother of the day, please help me to jam your hand together for Madam Vice Chancellor. And like I always say, whenever she comes here, she's home. For those of you who don't know, our office is here, and she's coming back to our office very soon. She's one of us. Professor Ibiyemi Bilola Olatunji Bello, MNI, MPOM, we recognize you, ma'am. And the registrar of the National Midwifery Council is here represented powerfully today by no other person than Dr. Ibilola Joledo. Welcome, ma'am. And the speaker of the day, we want to celebrate you. We'll be listening to you very soon, Dr. Oluwatosin Babadele. And Provost, the 10th Provost, who is ably supporting the 9th Vice Chancellor, Professor Idowu Emmanuel, is a wonderful friend. And each time I see that the Vice Chancellor wants to be wherever he's. I just told him, I said, you have brought Vice Chancellor because Vice Chancellor loves him, not just because he's Ido, but because of his hard work. Provost, you're doing well. A round of applause for Provost. The Dean is the celebrant of the day. Mrs. Aketi, I'll come to you. You said they should be the celebrant. The Dean is the celebrant. Yes, because if he fails, if he disappears, he will not be presented. Please don't disappear. Professor Stephen Odunayo, a round of applause for him as well. And my sister, the DNS Minister of Health, you've met her. She's quite likable. And we all celebrate her every time we have the opportunity. DNS Shola Katie. And if you look on that side of the hall, you will see powerful people, apart from your issue, who are joining all of you in celebrating. You're also the celebrant. We have the mama that everybody has been celebrating, our own Dr. Miss Sophie. I celebrate you as well. And the DNS in our Health Service Commission, DNS pool, and the DNS in our lawsuit. She's representing our DNS, I know. She's DNS in our state, our right as well. And many other powerful nurses seated there. There are so many, and we want to also recognize the celebrant themselves. And most importantly, the parents and guardians. And I think they deserve a round of applause. We recognize the faculty, we recognize everyone here present. And I want to, like I said, bring you greetings, simply bring you greetings from the Chief Medical Director, but also to her, and very succinctly as well, that you have been trained by LASU, College of Medicine, and you've undergone all your practical in LASU. That's important. It's important because today LASU stands and with shoulder and head above most other tertiary institutions, as first in many things and as only in many things as well. For those of you who have been very, very studious enough to have moved around during your postings, you'll have had the opportunity of being exposed to some things which you, as we speak today, would not have been exposed to in any faculty where you go for BNSC. In our cardiology setting, both at pediatric and adults, for those of you who have gone through, you know we've been able to expose you to cath lab, if you have been able to do that. For those who have also gone through surgery posting, you have been exposed to one of the largest number of neurosurgeons in the country. Lagos State government has employed and maintaining here the largest number of neurosurgeons. We have 5 neurosurgeons, and I would deserve a round of applause for that. And to the parents and guardians who ordinarily have come to celebrate and witness this occasion, you probably want to also go with this information that you have been able to train your children and ward in one of the best places that they can ever be to. For those of you who have been to Ojo in recent time, and when I see some of these things on social media, I try to ask why we are not publicizing this enough. You might not know, we have the largest and the most beautiful library in West Africa as we speak. And I think the Vice Chancellor deserves a round of applause for that. Vice Chancellor, is that not true, man? So if we don't say these things at occasions like this, I wonder where else we are going to say it. And I was saying it to somebody who is also a graduate of LASU. And he said, And I was like, so you didn't know this? And many other first and only that we carry and we need to showcase as LASU and as LASU. So you should graduate as you are from here with a lot of pride. Not just because you are getting your BNSC, but also because you have passed through some of the best trainers, because you have passed through the best institution that you can never pass through, certainly from this part of the world. And if you still don't believe all of this, I want you to look back and try and see all of the 5 sets before you. You'll probably not find many of them around these shores. Why are they marketable? The reason is because they have the best of training. That is not to encourage you to run away. but also to tell you that if you do desire to run, we have provided you with the best of shoes to do so. A round of applause for us. I want you to, as you go, start dreaming big. Okay? Don't just grab the DNSC certificate and they think the next thing to do with it is just to japa. Grab it and see it as a stepping stone to greater things. Okay? The science world, the medical world, the nursing world has evolved, and it's evolving rapidly. We have now reached the age of personalized medicine, and it's going to leave behind anybody who believes that is our own destination is the first degree. Your first degree is the starting point. So, like I said, and I'm saying again, start to dream big. And that's the message I want to leave with you. The issue of compassion, documentation, and everything that you need to carry in terms of virtue have been discussed with you, and will still be discussed further by the guest speaker. But the message from the Chief Medical Director to you all today is that dream big. Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you so much, Professor Adekoya. Right away, we are going to move on to the citation and introduction of the guest lecturer by Dr. Mrs. Ashafa Kafayat. Please put your hands together for her.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am. Honorable Commissioner for Tertiary Institution in absentia, Dr. Sule Kasali, ably represented by Mr. Adeniro. VC Ma, Professor Ibiyemi Ibidola Olatunji Bello. Well done, ma. All the members of the I table, please, ma, permit me to stand on the existing protocol. I'm here this morning to read the citation of our guest lecturer in person of Dr. Mrs. Oluwatosin Oyindamola Okwe Babadala. Please step forward while I read your citation. Dr. Mrs. Oluwatosin Oyindamola Okweyemi Babadele. She is a rising academic and researcher with over 20 years of experience in the field of education and public health. Currently teaching at the School of Nursing Science, Babcock University. Dr. Mrs. Oluwatosin is a dedicated to fostering academic excellence and empowering our students. Her career begins with a registered nurse qualification in 2005, followed by a Bachelor of Degree in 2008. She continued to advance in her education with a master's degree in 2018 and completed her PhD in 2023. Her doctoral thesis focused on developing of software application aimed at improving student performance in the course fundamental to nursing, reflecting her commitment to leveraging technology in education. During her first decade in the workforce, Dr. Mrs. Oluwatosin served at the Local Government Service Commission, where she was posted to several primary healthcare facilities for nursing practice, and she has gained invaluable experience in public service. Since her transitioning to academics, she has impacted the life of many nursing students, supervised nearly 50 research students, reviewed over 150 postgraduate research projects, and contributed to several relevant research publications. At Babcock University, Dr. Mrs. Oluwatomisin teaches both undergraduate and postgraduate students, guiding them through their academic journeys with passion for teaching and belief in importance of integrity and diligence. She is currently supervising 15 undergraduate students and 1 master's student, emphasizing the value of mentorship in our work. Beyond Dr. Mrs. Oluwatomisin, she has achieved academic achievements. She is a nut entrepreneur, balancing her professional life with her role as a devoted wife and mother of beautiful children. Known for her friendly and approachable demeanor, she is also recognized for her attention to details and her commitment to excellence. She is a child of God, and she is inspired to fulfill her divine purpose, always striving to where God wants her to be and doing what God wants her to do. With her passion of soft life, Dr. Mrs. Oluwatomisin embodied with a blend of professionalism and warmth, making a lasting impact in our students and the community entirely. Gentlemen and women, please join me in welcoming our guest lecturer for today in person of Dr. Mrs. Oluwatomisin Oyedamola Okwe Babajide.
Yes, I want to step into a shoe that I may not be fit to step into, but I want to follow that order. And that is the fact that the Vice Chancellor for LASU started with a song, and I also want to start with a song. And that song is the fact that we have to sing our nursing anthem. She leveraged on the fact that she's the VC for LASU, and she showcased LASU. So, as a guest speaker for today, I want to showcase nursing, and that is starting by singing our nursing anthem. So, we are going to accept when now we are so we are in for eternity in this place. That transcends truth and innovation. Imagines, and we are the same. And then only we don't need anyone. Together we shall I have been told of unity as that is. We especially okay for this protection. Yes, I'm going to be alive. We have tried to to uphold the people attention. And for me, there's a splendor. You for all there's planning out for responsiveness. Yes, so the sacrifice. You know this will have to be and all of these. And then we told of dignity and skies. We are especially okay for this protection. Yes, just give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you. The Honorable Commissioner for Education, ably represented by the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry, the Honorable Commissioner for Health, the essay to the Governor on Health, the Vice Chancellor, Lagos State University, MMI, NPON, etc., etc. I covet your profile. The Provost College of Medicine, the CMD, Lasucom, represented by the Director of Service and Training, Professor Adekoya. Then the Director, Clinical Services and Training, members of the Court of Governors, deans, directors, HODs of Lasucom, the Registrar, Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria, ably represented, and then the Director, Nursing Services, Ministry of Health. I like your political introduction. The Director of Nursing Services, Health Service Commission, the Director, Nursing Services, Lasucom, the Director, Training Services, the first HOD of the Department of Nursing Science, all nursing elders and colleagues here present, staff and faculty of the Department of Nursing, Lasucom, gentlemen of the press, proud parents, guardians, family, and friends here present, and then most importantly, the newest members of our dear nursing profession. It is a privilege for me to stand before you today as you embark on this noble journey of human service. Please give me some time. I'm sorry. Okay. So I started by saying that it is a privilege to stand before you today as you embark on one of the most noble journeys in human service. Today is not supposed to be just an induction. It is actually a rite passage. I remember I did this 20 years ago. You are stepping into a profession that is both a science and an art. And that means that you need to embody the knowledge, the skill, the compassion, and the resilience that has been instilled into you in your 5 years of training. Nursing is not simply about caring for the sick, but we have to advocate for the vulnerable, we need to comfort the distressed, and we need to stand as a beacon of hope in moments of reality. And that is what will lead us into the title of today's lecture, which said, in the era of technology, will AI replace nursing? I don't know who is in charge of the slides, please. Yeah, it's not moving. Okay, yes. I'm very sure that majority of you will be Gen Zs. And that means that you know what technology means. We will all agree that today we are defined by rapid technological advancements. It is not even in healthcare only. AI has permeated every aspect of our lives. Even those who are not healthcare workers, who are not in any way related to health, go online. They use AI, co-pilots, generative AI. They use ChatGPT, Meta AI to find out about their health. So the question is, will we be replaced? Artificial intelligence, robotics, digital health, they have transformed the landscape of healthcare. If we are not careful, we may not be needed. And that is still the question, are we going to be replaced? But for me, we cannot be replaced because AI will not do what we should do. It will only redefine how we do it. So what can AI do? AI will analyze, can I see properly? AI will analyze the amount of data we use. AI will detect the patterns invisible to human eye. AI will assist in diagnosis. AI will automate administrative tasks. We now use AI to take vital signs. When I was teaching my students, I said, I went to an hospital in Ondo State, a private hospital, and the only time I had an encounter with a human being was when I got into the consulting room to see the doctor. You know, when I entered, it was a machine that told me where to go to for registration. It was the machine that called me into the vital signs room. When I got into the vital room, it was still a machine that told me to put my hand into another machine to take my vital signs. So I just stood there and my vitals were taken. And when the machine was done, the machine told me to go out, have my seat on a particular spot. And then when it was time for me to get into the consulting room, the machine called my name and told me to go to room so. So only time I had an interface with a human being was when I entered the consulting room and I saw the doctor. Even at that, the doctor was also putting in my documentation into a system. And when it was done, the machine told me to leave. I should go for test. The machine told me to go for the test. I want to collect my medications. The only time was that doctor. And so if I did not engage the doctor, we may not even have, I may not have a clear understanding of what I have gone to the hospital to do. So will AI still replace us? I want responses. I am a teacher, so I may not be able to talk without getting responses. So AI will automate administrative tasks, as I've explained, and will monitor patients remotely. At least I'm sure of one person in this Lagos that does remote healthcare. My Kira, she's a nurse, and she finished from a school of nursing in this Lagos State, and she's in Lagos State, and that is what she does. Okay, she's not practicing. So that means that AI is a powerful tool, one that will become increasingly embedded in the healthcare system. I have a penchant for technology, and that was why my thesis was based on something around technology. So personally too, I am not against we improving our service with the use of technology, but it can still not replace nursing. It is just a tool. AI is just a machine. It does not have emotions. So that aspect of nursing, N for neatness, U for understanding, R for responsiveness, S for what? Selfless service. The I is for what? Innovative or innovation. The N is what? Nobility. The G is what? Gentleness and love. AI will not do that. AI will not. I have told Meta AI one day to tell me about myself, and the response was, I don't have any data of you. So that means that AI is just gathering information from the space and puts it together. That is why when you carry out research and you use ChatGPT, or you use Copilot, or you use Gemini AI, or you use generative AI, it will not give you references, because it has only gathered it from the space. No references. And if you tell it to give you references, well, you need to check those references for completeness. That is what AI will do. But what will nursing do? So what are we going to bring to the table that AI cannot? Nursing is not just a profession. It is a calling. So if you are not interested, if you are in it, you know, one of the goodwill messages said, Japada. But none of you said da. It said Japa. Instead of you to say Japada, you maintained the Japa. It's not a problem. But wherever you japa, japada, jack there, just stay, keep it at the back of your mind that it is not just a profession. We grew to be where we were today. Remember your history of nursing. We started out as what? Those who are not reckoned with. We started out by placing teachers far and above nursing. We started out as women who take care of people, sick people, or people who just gave birth in their homes. That was how we started. But you know, somehow, Florence Nightingale changed our story. We started engaging in research. And even at that, it was a tug of war to get to where we are today. And we just need to maintain or improve, keep improving what we have. We cannot afford to go back. We must keep moving. And in the process of moving, we have to leverage on the trends happening around us. So, based on all that has been said, if I have not said anything again, a word they say is enough for the wise. You need to grow. In this era of technology, if you don't want to be replaced, if you don't want to be tagged as that nurse, yes, she's a nurse, but she does not know what she's doing, you need to leverage on AI. So nursing is a calling. It is an art of healing. It is a science. It is an art. It is the soul of compassion. You cannot afford to be wicked. You cannot afford to be emotionless, if there is any word like that. You cannot afford to be rigid. Remember the roles of nurses. We are advocates. We are managers. We are teachers. We are counselors. We are health workers. We are the case manager. We are the social worker. We are the spirit of the hospital. We are the brain we are the brain box. We are the town and gown. We are the think and tank of any healthcare system. You cannot afford not to up your game. So this is not the era where you want to use a computer system, Core i5, Core i7, and you are still struggling with how to use it. You cannot afford not to keep up with the trends of things happening around you. The director said, in your time of study, you have been exposed to different procedures. That gives you a leverage. Not all students out there have that leverage. So whatever setting you find as yourself, you may not necessarily work in the hospital environment. You may be a home healthcare nurse. You may be a travel nurse. You may be a forensic nurse. You may be a legal nurse. Wherever you find yourself, you must be able to fit in effectively. So that means your RN, your BNSC is just the starting. You are just starting. We now have so many PhDs in nursing. No, I used to tell my colleagues, at some point, that PhD will also become pure water. You know, pure water is everywhere. So what makes the difference is that niche you have carved for yourself. That niche, that is what sets you apart. So those are our practices on the word. I'm not going to do this. It's not my duty. I am not going to do this. You better know everything. Even though it is lawyers alone that are called learned people. But in your own line, in your own sphere, in your own space, be learned. So beyond the traditional face-to-face classroom teaching you have gone through, give yourself a little more leverage. Expose yourself to everything and anything. Nurses are the heartbeats of the hospital. We are the bridge between the patients and the physicians. And often the difference between despair and hope. AI will not give despair and hope. Remember that private hospital I said I went to? If I did not talk to that doctor, ask him questions, nothing would have happened. Because they only asked me what was wrong with me. And then I said why I came. But no explanation. No. I was not even told what was wrong with me. So maybe because I'm an health worker, that was why I was like, what is the diagnosis? What medication have you given? What did you do? So it is just the system. They only gave the system that information. And then I was just told to go.
So where is that aspect of compassion, that care? So beyond the AI helping us to do those tasks, because we have not been able to meet up with the WHO standard of 1 nurse to 4 patients. Since your training, have you ever met patients on the ward? If you go on training and they put you on work schedule, on morning shift or afternoon shift or night shift, have you had less than 10 in an hospital like Lasucom? So we may not have, we may never have that ratio 1 to 4. It's not possible. And that is why we need the technology. So technology can do the others. Because we claim that the workload is much before I write reports. And that is why I cannot write nursing care plan for each of the patients. Before I step the medication, take them for diagnosis. They do this, do that. There's no time. Time has gone. The next nurse has come. Yes. But the robots can do that. So that we have that interface, that one-on-one relationship, that interpersonal relationship, that compassion, that care, that advocacy, that education with our clients. That is what AI will not do. So you are bringing emotional intelligence that no algorithm, no AI will replace that because they don't have emotions. Then you are bringing that human connection that no machine can stimulate. You have a patient who does not have money, needs to go for a surgery, or needs to buy some medications. AI will not step out of where you have placed it to go to the social work to say, please, we need to advocate for somebody. So that is what we are bringing in. Then you are also bringing in clinical judgment shaped by experience, intuition, and empathy. AI don't have that. But then, do you have that? So you need to evaluate yourself so that you are not totally dependent on AI. So if you have that and you have AI, what future do we have? Collaboration. Not replacement, but we collaborate with the AI. And that is why I used a software to teach fundamentals of nursing. Because they are Gen Zs. They don't want me to stay in class for more than 2 hours. After 2 hours, I begin to hear sounds of their shoe dragging the floor. They are tuned off. And then when they write exams, they fail. And if you don't pass fundamentals of nursing, you cannot go to the next class in our own school. That is the basics. Thank you, ma'am. So if you don't pass it, you can't go. And then do I have to wait for the university to ask me why your students failing fundamentals of nursing? But the software, when introduced, you know, it has games, there are puzzles. The puzzles taught history of nursing. Though history of nursing is wide, broad, abstract somehow. So the puzzles taught them to just bring the picture of Florence Nightingale. Who is this? You understand? And they pick whatever years are there. And then if it is correct, the app will clap. If no, we'll give a shrill sound to say you are not correct. And so they engaged with that. You can expect that there will be success. So at the end of that semester, the performance improved because I was able to weigh the performance of just face-to-face classroom teaching with the combined module teaching. They were still coming to class at the same time. They were using that app. So as you step out of here today, I want to encourage you that you are not just that nurse, but you are that nurse that will help to bridge theory and practice. Most of the time, what we teach in class is not done in the clinical area. It is not really impacting our patients. It is not changing our community because we have not changed or challenged the status quo. So what do you want? It is not necessarily, it is not compulsory, it is technology. But then technology can help you to bring that your idea to life. Determine that as I live here, either I japa, or I japada, or I stay, or I don't stay. Wherever you are contributing your own quota to maintaining the name of our profession via collaboration and not replacement. So the future of nursing is not a battle between humans and machines. No. We only need to partner.
AI will handle the repetitive data heavy task, freeing you to focus on what truly matters, which is what? Your patient care. Because ultimately, why are we nurses? We want to alleviate suffering. We want to promote health. And we want to prevent illness. AI will empower you. It will not erase you. So imagine AI alerting you to signs of sepsis. Maybe you work in the ICU. AI will help you to know what care to prioritize. AI will help you with triage. Maybe you're an emergency nurse. Or we help you to translate languages in real time. So you don't have to look for an Igbo to come and help you talk to an Igbo patient if you are Yoruba. Okay? So these are enhancements. They are not replacements. So I'm calling you to action this morning. And that is the fact that as you begin your journey, please embrace technology. Learn it, master it, but don't lose sight of the human essence of being a nurse. Be the nurse who uses AI to be more present, more precise, and more powerful in your care. Because in the end, what will AI do? It will only assist you. But you are the nurse. And you are the one that will help your patients to heal. You can't see that. The next slide, please. So I want to end by talking about the quote of Dr. Jean Watson. She's a nurse theorist and the founder of the theory of human caring. She said, nurses are a unique kind. We have that insatiable need to care for others, which is both our greatest strength and fatal flaw. Thank you.
Thank you very much, our guest lecturer. Right now, we're going to have a presentation for our guest lecturer. And we want the permanent secretary, Ministry of Social Education, to help us. The person of Mr. Adeniran Kasali. Please, you are welcome to the podium. Guest lecturer, please be outstanding. We appreciate you. We want to give you your applause. Thank you so much. Put your hands together for her.
Thank you very much. The Vice Chancellor, Lagos State University, Professor Ibiyemi Ibilola Olatunji Bello, MNI, MPOM, etc., etc. On behalf of the Vice Chancellor, Lagos State University, the entire management and staff of LASU and Lasucom, Lagos State University College of Medicine, and on behalf of my commissioner, Mr. Tolani Sude, the Commissioner for Tertiary Education, it is indeed an honor to present to our guest lecturer for today the Award of Excellence and Recognition of Exemplary Service to Dr. Oluwatosin Ope Babadele. Yes, thank you. Oluwatosin Ope. Please, a round of applause for her now. To that apt presentation, very wonderful presentation by our guest lecturer, in recognition of outstanding contributions to nursing practice and training of nursing professionals in the country, dated 18th November 2025. I say congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Very much, sir. So right about now, we'll be having Dr. Abimbola Ojo for brief remarks, the HOD of Nursing Department. You're welcome, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much. I want to actually stand on the existing protocol, but I don't want it to break. So, the Vice Chancellor, Lagos State University, Professor Ibiyemi Olatunji Bello, MNI, let me call it that, like we call it MPON, etc., etc. Thank you so much for coming, ma. And I don't want to take much of our time that has been taken because we still have a lot of celebration to do. So, distinguished faculty, distinguished members of the I table, I greet you all. I don't want to be mentioning it one by one. Distinguished faculty members that are all seated here, proud parents, I greet you. I can see all your gays and all your feelers looking beautiful and dazzling. Supportive friends that are here, and then our newly inducted nurses. I call them my professional colleague. Yesterday I called them my special professional colleagues. Today is a day of joy and fulfillment. To our inductees, I extend my heartfelt congratulations. This moment marks the beginning of your professional journey, as you have heard, as caregivers, advocates, and leaders in the healthcare system. A lot has been said by the DLS, by, in fact, everyone here, and then I hope you are going to take that. Humility, she said, is very, very important. You know, parents and friends, thank you for coming. Thank you for the support, sacrifices, and encouragement that you have been giving to these ones. Like I heard last week, that some parents, they actually sell things in order to send their students, their children to school. You have really, really tried, and we say thank you so much, mommy and daddy. Emma Jireon, Lagbara Olong. Faculty members, we cannot thank you enough because these students are made because of you. Thank you so much. Faculty members, thank you for your dedication in shaping these graduates into competent, compassionate professionals. To our new nurses, remember that nursing is more than a career. It's a calling. It's actually a calling. Carry that value of empathy, integrity, and excellence into every patient encounter. Just like the guest lecturer said, we don't leave it to AI. Carry that empathy into every life that you touch. Continue to learn. It's only people that are dead that don't learn anymore. So continue to learn, grow, and uphold the standard of this noble profession. Today, you step forward with knowledge, skill, and courage. So I want to encourage you that you go and make meaningful difference wherever you serve, whether in this nation, outside, wherever you find yourself. Make sure you remember Lasu, and you remember the son and the daughter of who you are, talking about Lasu as a family. So I want to say again, congratulations, and God bless you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Dear HOD. So right now, we're going to call on Professor Eso Kurawa to do the presentation of the inductees. Put your hands together for our prof.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I will also stand on the existing protocols. I'll need to ask for the permission of the Vice Chancellor to allow me ask this individual to stand up. So when you hear your name, please stand and remain standing. Adegbenro Karimat Olabisi, Adejuigbe Omotolani Valerie, Adeleke Tirenioluwa Anjola Jesu, Adewale Amira Omowonola, Agumbiade Fausat Olaide, Ajani Kende Abigail. Please clap for them now. You think it's easy to do this? Rawa Fọlákẹ́mi Blessing. Akínyẹmí Olúṣẹ́gun Emmanuel. Amure Oyinkansola Favour. Awode Rokibat Kikelomo. She happens to be the best student, best graduating student. So I'll call her name again. Awode Rokibat Kikelomo. Ayinde Mariam Aduke. Bakre Oyeolamide Aminat. Balogun Aminat Abiona. Egunjobi Konyisola Ayomide. Laditan Fẹ̀yìntọ́lá Adédàmọ́lá. Johnson Adiat Ayomide. Kazeem Oluwagbemisola Miriam. Kikisagbe Halima Temitayo. Kọ́ládé Blessing Olamide. Musa J. Ladi. Ọbanla Fatia Aderinsola. Odukoya Elizabeth Aderinsola. Oduyebo Boluwatife Grace. Ogo Victor Ongenetega. Ukuzi Ifeoma Titilayo. Ọládùnjoyè Bọ́látitó Nọ́sírà. Ọláìyá Adédàmọ́lá Yétúndé. Ọpẹ́ifá Kabirat Ọlábísí. Owólù Rodiat Adédoyin. Ṣówùmí Abibat Àjọkẹ́. Tiamiyu Aishat Mọ̀túnráyọ̀. Ugboma Tobechukwu Oluchukwu. Omenze Anita Amarachi. Ìkọ̀tún Olúwabojúwòmí Sarah. Ibrahim Ọmọ́tọ́lá Deborah. Táíwò Oyindamola Victoria. Hunsu Paul Mauton. Fáwéyà Benny Olúwaṣẹ́un. Odùmẹ́rù Amẹ́rà Adéfọwọ́pẹ́. Lásìsì Tèmilolúwa Ẹsẹ̀ọ̀hẹ̀n. Ọ̀nànúgà Táíwò Peace. And the last but not the least, Olofin Bisola Risika. Mr. Provost, sir, these are the graduating students who have satisfied the condition for the award of Bachelor of Nursing Science. Thank you very much. Please remain standing.
So we now call on the representative of the Nursing and Midwifery Council to do the oath taking. Please remain standing. Thank you.
Before I administer the oath, please, I have the speech to take, but please just be seated. The Honorable Commissioner for Tertiary Education will be represented by the Permanent Secretary of the Nursing of the Ministry, the Honorable Commissioner for Health, the essay to the Governor on Health, the VC, Lagos State University, Provost College of Medicine, the CMD, represented by the Director of Service and Training, Professor Adekoya, the Director of Clinical Services and Training, members of the Court of Governors, Deans of Lasucom, Directors and HOD of Lasucom,
Director Nursing Services of the Ministry of Health, the Health Service Commission, staff and faculty of the Department of Nursing, ladies and gentlemen, I'm privileged to be here today on behalf of the Registrar, the Chief Executive Officer of the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria, Dr. Al-Hassan Indagi, who is unavoidably absent on this induction ceremony of the graduates of the Bachelor of Nursing Science program, Lagos State University College of Medicine. It is with profound delight and appreciation that I welcome all of you to this very significant occasion of the induction of graduates of Bachelor of Nursing Science degree program from this very reputable University of Learning into the nursing profession. Today is indeed a very joyful day for all of you, your parents, friends, relatives, lecturers in the department and the university. On behalf of the Registrar Management of the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria, I heartily congratulate you for successfully passing through the university academic program and your success at the professional examination of the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria for general nurses. Your success at the professional examination has qualified you for registration and licensure by the Council as registered nurses, and you are legally covered to practice as such in Nigeria. You can also present this credential anywhere in the world if you have any cause to do so. A day of induction like this is usually organized to remind new professionals of their unique roles and responsibilities towards both the profession and the society at large. The Bachelor of Nursing Science degree program, as you're aware, is an educational program designed to produce polyvalent nurses who are equipped through high standard of education with the knowledge, clinical, practical skills, and personal character to render safe and efficient healthcare to our citizens. It is a professional and academic program that is aimed at improving the quality of nursing services in the country by empowering nurses to make sound nursing diagnosis, design appropriate nursing care plan, implement and evaluate nursing care holistically and comprehensively. As graduate nurses, you must be able to display nursing skills in a variety of healthcare settings, therapeutically, assisting individuals, families and communities with diverse backgrounds, culture, religious beliefs, and health problems. You are expected to understand the psychological and physical factors involved in the promotion, maintenance, and restoration of health of individuals, families, and communities at large in the delivery of healthcare services. You should be able to develop, implement, and evaluate strategies for promotion and health development, function effectively in the provision of primary healthcare services to the population, initiating and participating in other priority health programs in the community. However, the basic truth remains that you cannot perform all these roles satisfactorily immediately you start practicing as registered nurses without supervision and guidance. Therefore, you must be willing to learn from your professional colleagues already working in the clinical areas. You must be willing to accept corrections, make improvements, and adjustments where necessary. This will make you proud transition to full-fledged competent and confident professionals, a smooth and rewarding one. You must remember that you have a duty to contribute to quality assurance in nursing care in all settings by rendering effective, efficient, humane, and safe nursing care, thereby contributing to clients' patient satisfaction and promotion of national growth and development. The Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria has the following document, and it is necessary that you have copies for your guidance. Harmonized Code of Ethics for Nurses in Nigeria. Rules and regulations guiding nursing and midwifery education and practice in Nigeria. Standards of nursing and midwifery education and practice in Nigeria. The Council has also started the publication of African Journal of Nursing and Health Research. You are therefore encouraged to engage in research studies as you start to practice, and feel free to use this avenue to disseminate the findings of such studies in order to promote evidence-based practice in Nigeria. After the induction, you will be given the following internship materials: the temporary license, induction certificate, logbook and checklist. The logbook will be signed and returned to the council at the end of the internship program before you can be issued with a permanent license by the council. Once again, I congratulate you all on your academic success and wish you God's blessings and guidance as you start a career in this noble and life-saving profession. Thank you. Thank you, and God bless you. Now, can I have you be on your feet, please? Have the oath form in your hand on your left hand and raise your right hand. Then you repeat after me. I, you mention your name, a graduate of your institution where you solemnly pledge to provide competent and quality care to the sick and well individuals, regardless of race, religion, and status, in diverse settings. In full knowledge of the obligation I am undertaking, I will endeavor to alleviate suffering, promote health, prevent illness, and refrain from any action that is deleterious and mischievous or might endanger life. I will respect at all times the dignity of the patients, families, and communities under my care, holding in confidence all personal information entrusted to me. I will maintain my professional knowledge and skill at the highest level and collaborate with all members of the healthcare team. I will abide by the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria standards of practice for nurses and midwives. I will be responsible and accountable at all times for my nursing actions and decisions. I will do my utmost to abide by the code of ethics of nursing of Nursing, according to the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria. I will uphold the integrity of the professional nurse. I make these promises freely and upon my honor. So help me God. Amen. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the new and polyvalent nurse, our professional nurse now that has joined us. I present them to you. Now, without further ado, I want us to appreciate three sets of people. These people they made it possible by God's strength to support you to this moment. But first of all, the first appreciation will go to the VC and the management of the Lagos State University College of Medicine. We are going to do three booster to them right now. The VC, the management of the Lagos State University College of Medicine. Okay? Three GOSAs. GOSA, GOSA, GOSA. Let's be reminded that they made it conducive, the environment conducive for us to have this academic knowledge that we have, now that we have in our possession. The next is to the head of department of nursing and other academic and non-academic staff. I hope you understand why we are doing this, for their support. I know at one point or the other, there was no how you have not had contact with these people. As you went through, you succeeded to this moment. So we're going to have, I don't like the way you are doing it, sir. Are you not happy? So please, let's be appreciative. They've really tried for us. Okay? So the head of department, the staff and non-academic staff of the Department of Nursing. All right? Three GOSA, 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 GOSA. Now to our parents, our guardians, all of them at one point too. In fact, we cannot say they were really the backbone, right? So now, wherever they are, please turn to them and give them three GOSA for GOSA, GOSA, GOSA. We say thank you very much. Thank you so much. And please, can we have the nurses anthem again? Please, can we have the nursing anthem?
The song is
Thank you very much, Ma. Really appreciate you. A round of applause for her, please. So, right about now, we'll be doing the presentation of gifts and awards. And in honor of this, we'll be inviting the Vice Chancellor of Lagos State University in the person of Professor Ibiyemi Ibilola Olatunji Bello, MNINPOM. Yes, ma.
Yes, you are supposed to call. Somebody's supposed to. Am I the one that will call the candidate? Okay. So can I have the overall best graduate? Awode Rocky Bat Kikelomo. Congratulations. Oh, well done. Okay.
Please, we would like the parents to join her. Please, where is Kikelomo's parents? Please come over. Put your hands together for her. Please come. Daddy and mommy. Has been a wonderful journey.
Mommy and daddy.
Yeah.
The proud parents. So this is an award of excellence and it's being presented to Awodele. Okay, there is an error here. Awode Rocky Pat Kikelomo as the overall best graduating student of the 6th BNSC class of 2025. Let's have a
Let's keep clapping. Let's keep clapping. Go on. It's a wonderful time. Congratulations. Right away, we're going to call on the best in midwifery professional exam, Adewale Amira Omawanuola. Where are you? Come over. Keep clapping for her. Please give her a chance. Let her pass.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present the award of excellence presented to Adewale Amira Omowonuola as the best in midwifery professional examination in the 6th set BNSC class of 2025. Congratulations.
The next one is the best students in nursing professional exam in the person of Odumeru Amira Adeforokwe. Where are the parents, please? Put your hands together for the parents, please. You are welcome, Daddy and Mommy.
I present to you, humbly present this award of excellence to Odumeru Amira Adefowope as the best in nursing professional examination in the 6th set DNSC class of 2025. Congratulations.
Congratulations. So right about now, I'll be calling the overall best graduating student in the person of Awode Rokiba Ikelomo to give us speech. Congratulations.
Depending on all existing protocols, distinguished guests, respected lecturers, my mentors, colleagues, family, and friends, standing here today as the best graduating student of the elite nurses set fills my heart with immense gratitude and joy. This moment is more than a celebration. It's more than a ceremony. It is the celebration of grace, grit, and gold. Through sleepless nights, endless study hours, and countless prayers, all of us, we've emerged not just as graduates, but as nurses ready to serve humanity with compassion and excellence. This honor is not mine alone. It belongs to my parents, whose prayers never cease, my lecturers and my mentors, and most importantly, to my clinical instructors, and to all my colleagues, juniors, seniors, for their guidance, my friends, for their support and shared strength, and above all, to Almighty Allah for His mercy and favor. To my fellow elite nurses, we did it. Congratulations to us all. May we continue to carry the light of care, uphold integrity, and keep learning and leading wherever and whenever we go. And to everyone who believed in me, this is for you. Alhamdulillah for it all. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Right now, we want the students to come up for a handshake. So we're going to call on the Vice Chancellor, the Provost, and representative of the Nursing and Midwifery Council, Madam Ibilola Jelodo, to please stand. And the Provost, please, we want you to come one by one through that corner to have a handshake. Music, please. Don't smile. The cameras are picking you. It's been a wonderful time at Lasucom. You moved all the way from Ojo campus and you came to Ikeja. And upon this day, all glory and honor be unto God for the time you have spent. You are going to be useful vessels to your parents and to humanity. Remember all that you have been taught. Remember to pick your bags here. Wonderful period of time. We have a lot of other people, lecturers, academic staff that are here and we have not been able to mention. I remember our clinical instructors, the person of Mrs. Shode, Mrs. Adeshope, and so many other people that have contributed to the lives of these ones that are here. All glory unto the King of Kings. I'm sure a lot of you will not forget Lasucom. Lasucom was your base, and some of you will have to come back and do some work for us. So as you japa, you should also what? Japada. Let's keep clapping, let's keep clapping, let's keep clapping for them. Thank you very much, sir. Amas. Thank you so much. Right now, I call upon the college secretary and the person of Ms. Ayo Fagbero to give our vote of thanks. Thank you. For the photo, immediately after the vote of thanks, we are going to have pictures and photographs here. So you are not going to go yet. So please be seated. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Permit me to stand on the existing protocol. It is my honor to express our heartfelt gratitude to our state governor and the Executive Council for the unwavering commitment to training Nigeria's healthcare workforce. The Honorable Commissioner, Ministry of Tertiary Education, ably represented by the Permanent Secretary, Mr. Adeni Rokasali. We thank you, sir, for always heeding our call. Your fatherly support is truly appreciated. And our very own dynamic and amiable Vice Chancellor, Professor Ibiyemi Ibilola Olatunji Bello, MNI, MPON. Permit me to add one more that I just heard recently, SAN, that is Senior Abiyamo of Nigeria. Then, etc., etc. We thank you, Ma, for your visionary leadership and steadfast support to Lasucom. Your dedication to excellence continues to position LASU as University of First Choice in Nigeria. We extend our profound appreciation to the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria and the entire nursing community for upholding standards and ethics in practice. To our guest speaker, Dr. Oluwatosin Okpe Bamidele, Babadele, thank you for your inspiring lecture. God bless you, ma. DNS Mrs. Shola Aketi, we are grateful for your leadership and support to the nursing department. We thank the entire Department of Nursing. Your dedication to shaping these professionals is truly appreciated. To Professor Bola Ofi, our revered mentor, we thank you, ma, for laying the foundation for today's achievements. To parents, families, friends, your sacrifices, prayers, and support has brought us to this milestone. May these new nurses continue to make you proud. And to our newly inducted nurses, congratulations. Your journey has begun and the sky is your starting point. As we conclude, we pray for God's guidance and protection as you uphold the values of this noble profession. Thank you all and God bless.
Thank you so much, Ms. Fagbero. So we're going to have pictures. We would appreciate those on the high table to please kindly come down over here. So maybe we can go that way. Students, immediately after their pictures, we are going to come up the podium while they still wait. Do you understand? Good. Please come, kindly come down. We're coming to this side. On the road. We're coming. Yes, yes. Sir. Please come over. Please come. This is Steve. Please come. That's Mono. Babani, where are you? Okay. Students, get ready. Immediately after this picture, you are coming on stage. Okay, students, please come over. Please, as they are coming over, go on and keep clapping for them. We thank God for your lives. Make it faster. Music, please. Alfred. Make sure your teeth are showing. Make sure you're showing. Hold on, hold on. Music, please. Volume, volume. Please, do in the next 10 seconds more, 10 seconds more, 10 seconds more. Please, we would like to, we'll have our academic procession to go, and then the students will follow. Please excuse us from the road. People on the high table first, people on the high table first to leave. People on the high table first. Security, please take care of the door. People on the high table first, followed by the students. Please follow the procession, follow through. Can we have instrumentals, please? Just give us instrumentals. Please, guys, give us instrumental. Let's celebrate with these ones. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. To God be the glory. Appreciate it. Thank you.